And thank you for tuning into the Felicia Lockhart Show. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in, for being so supportive. I had put up a video a while ago, about 8 months ago, with regards to my uncles and what they had done to me as a young girl. And it was actually something that I was doing, telling the truth in the black family about how molestation starts, pedophilia, and everything. And I wanted to actually piggyback on some of the stuff that's going on right now. And I know everybody's probably so tired of talking about or hearing about R. Kelly, but I want to point out one thing, that a lot of the people who are around that guy, they're very complicit to some of the things that are going on. And they're complicit because they've had the opportunity to stop it. They had the opportunity to stop chit-chatting among themselves about it. Somebody could have just said, that's it, I'm going to the police, and they could have stopped all the stuff that they saw going on with those young girls. And so this video today is in response to someone's question on the other video, and they asked me if I ever went to the police. And I want to say this. This is going to have to be a short video because I really don't know how much of this that I'll be able to talk about right now. Because even though I've gone through therapy on my own, this and talking to you guys is a bit of therapy for me. So there's that. But I will make this a short video, and I will say that I was 16 years old when I finally got up the nerve to talk to my mother about what her brothers had done to me, my uncles. And I wanted to start with one particular situation to see how she would handle that. And I thought that, well, if I told her this, her response would open up the door for me to just lay it all out there and let her know everything. And I think that I possibly would have been free from a lot of the torment that I went through in my mind and in my life had she responded the way I thought she should. I was about 16, like I said, and I went into her room where she was getting ready to go, and she was putting on her makeup, and I went in her room, and I thought, okay, well, let me swallow up my pride a little bit here and get myself in a place to tell her. And so I went in the bathroom and I said, Mom, I wanted to talk to you. And she goes, yeah, what's going on? And I said, when I was little, I said, Uncle, and I said his name. I said, he used to really abuse me, and he would touch me, and he would make me touch him. And I remember her response. And my mother is dead and gone right now, okay? So I just have to set that out there and just have to put that out there, that she died in 1983 of breast cancer at 35 years old. So that puts some perspective into how old she was while we were having this conversation, right? And I remember her asking me, well, did he penetrate you? All of a sudden, it was like I had gone back like 8 or 9 years, and I was this little girl looking up, and I felt so ashamed, and I didn't tell her the truth. I said, well, no. And so she said, okay, well, you know what? He was young, and he was stupid, and he probably, he didn't know what he was doing. And I just remember feeling so abandoned. I felt like it was happening all over again, right? And so I couldn't tell her the rest. I couldn't tell her, what the other brother had done after him. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a couple of years of some peace that I had where he wasn't around. The first brother wasn't around. And, I wanted to tell her, he did this. And not only did he do that, but, he told me he was going to kill you. He told me he was going to kill my siblings. He told me he was going to kill Dad. He told me he was going to kill everybody if I said anything. But I was literally paralyzed. I mean, I could not say anything. I will say that I'm going to make this video very short because this is a painful thing. But I did thank the young lady, Lisa, for asking the question if I had gone to the police. So I'm just going to leave that there for now, and I'll possibly come back and give you smaller doses so that as I am able to talk about it, I can share it with you. But I did respectfully let her know that I was going to answer the question the best way that I could, and that I thanked her for the question. But no, it was a bad situation. But again, I forgave my mother as I've grown up. But even talking about it right now brings me to a place where it just makes me want to say, if you know something is going wrong, or if you know something happened to a child, or if you're ever aware of it, then you should do your due diligence to get that child to safety. I don't know what was going through her mind. As a woman now, I look back, and even though I've gone through the therapy, even though I prayed about it, even though I've done all that stuff, it's still something in my brain. Like, I wish that I could sit down at a table and talk to her right now. And I could say, I didn't expect you to say that, because had you said what I needed you to say, I would have told you everything. And only God knows what I would have been today. You know what I mean? I can't say my parents are responsible for where I am or where I'm not. I'm not one of those people. I believe that push to get yourself where you need to be. So I don't believe that, but who knows? So I feel that with everything that's going on right now, with R. Kelly and everybody who's saying, oh my, I saw this and I saw that. Shame on y'all. Shame on you guys. Because a child can't speak. And a young girl who's learning her body and who's learning experiences and feelings and gushing over, heartthrobs, all of that stuff together with a parent who's basically letting their hands go and letting that child be, that stuff's a mess. So I'm going to just leave this here, and hopefully I can tell you the rest of the story that Lisa opened up. Thank you, Lisa. But I'm going to come back and tell you the rest of the dialogue that I have with you guys, because right now this is really hard for me. And so I want to thank everybody who's given me words of encouragement. I want to thank everybody who's listened to the video, everybody who's talked and said things to me that have been encouraging. People who even shared the things that's happened to them. Even men have shared the things that have happened to them. So if this doesn't help anybody but one person, then I feel like that's what I was supposed to do. So I'm going to get off here now, and I'm going to finish driving, heading out, taking care of some things. And I just want to thank everybody again, okay? This is the Felicia Lockhart Show. You all know that you can go to my website, FeliciaLockhart.com. You can check me out there. You can also go to my Instagram page and leave any shout outs or say anything that you want there. But I want to tell everybody how much I appreciate you. Thank you guys all for your views. Thank you for subscribing. Please like, share, and subscribe this with somebody. You never know who you're going to free. I appreciate you all. Take care and treat each other well.